back to Victini's kitchen. Yay! It's my kitchen and we're cooking. But yeah, we're gonna be doing another cooking episode today. So yay! It's very exciting. And we're gonna be doing another new experiment today. We're gonna be trying out something new and different. These are gonna be savory swirl rolls. Like a kind of like a savory version of a cinnamon roll that we're pretty much all familiar with. But yeah, these are gonna be savory, and they're actually gonna be egg roll inspired. Like the certain flavors of egg rolls, and that's something I really like. So I just thought I would play around with it, and we're gonna turn them into savory swirl rolls today. So yay! And another good thing about this recipe is that it's gonna be using up some leftover turkey from Thanksgiving. So yay! It's another new, a new different way to use up if you have some leftover turkey. So yeah, we're gonna be trying it out today. Hopefully it's tasty. We're gonna be trying it out today. Yay! And if you're new to the channel, we do a lot of cooking segments and like K-pop unboxings and mukbangs and snack reviews and live streams and all sorts of fun stuff. I can't even think of it all, but yeah, we're gonna be doing another recipe today. So if you're new here, don't forget to like and subscribe if you'd like. And if you wanna stick around and join us for all the shenanigans, don't forget to do that. And we're gonna go ahead and get started with it. And I hope you all are doing well and having a wonderful day. And without further ado, let's get cooking. Yay! Let's cook. It's cooking time now. Pew, pew, pew. Okay, I come back. I got all the ingredients prepped. I'm going to be just using this defrosted pizza dough. It was actually in the freezer, but you can use fresh, or like how I did. I had to defrost it. So we're going to be using one of these. It's a pound worth. It should be enough. But yeah, we're going to be using just this regular pizza dough. And I'll show you in just a second. We're going to be rolling it out. But first thing we have to do is to prep the filling. I just thought it would be easier to get this. It actually says classic coleslaw mix. It is a 14-ounce package of it. And it's actually just some already chopped up shredded carrots and green cabbage. So I just thought that would be really easy and handy for me to to already have this pre-made, but we're going to actually saute this in just a second. Give me a second and I'll show you. But we're going to prep this first before we get started with the dough and stuff. So give me just a second. Okay, I have all the cabbage and carrots. They're getting all prepped and nice and warm. We're just going to saute this in the skillet over medium heat for a couple minutes. It has some salt and garlic powder in here right now, and I just put a little bit of canola oil, at the bottom to make sure it just cooks up real nice. So we're gonna let this cook for a few minutes. You don't want it, too wilted down. You just want it cooked just a little bit to give it that nice grilled flavor. So I'll see you in just a second when it comes back. And magic TV transition. Okay, we're back now. The cabbage is already all cooked and really cooked down, and I actually let it cook just a little bit longer than I thought, just because it was really creating a really tasty toasted smell. So as you can see, it's just a little bit of toasted bits down at the bottom. I'll scrape those off in just a second, but that'll be really good flavor. So I just let it cook just a little bit longer. This is what it looks like now. See, it cooked down quite a bit. So now I'm going to drizzle just a little bit of this. It's actually 50% less sodium soy sauce. So we're going to be sprinkling just a little bit of that in just to dress it. And then I also have some toasted sesame seed oil. So I only have a little bit left, but it should be plenty. Just going to sprinkle some of this in as well. And this is off the heat now. And yeah, like I said, just let me stir this up and we'll continue on. Pew, 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 pew. Okay, here, I just thought I'd quickly show you. This is what it looks like after I've dressed it and stirred it up with all the nice soy sauce and sesame seed oil. And you can use, whatever kind of soy sauce you prefer. It doesn't have to be 50% less sodium. Pew, pew. Now we're going to be assembling the rolls. It's very exciting. It's very exciting. Pew, pew, pew. Give me just a second. Now we're going to be assembling the savory swirl rolls. I just thought I would try out this new camera angle. If you guys don't like it, you can let me know, but I just thought it would be easier for you guys to see what I'm doing, because I don't have like a multi-camera angle situation yet, but we'll get there, But give me a second, and we're going to be making this together now. I'm just going to, like I said, this is 1 pound worth of dough, so we're going to be just stretching it out, make it nice and thin. And I have this nice big cookie sheet here at the ready. It's actually not greased or anything yet, because I gotta see how big the swirl rolls are gonna be before I decide on what cooking vessel they need. But yeah, we should be able to cook them on this cookie sheet though. It should totally be fine. But yeah, we're just wanting to make a nice thin, even layer. Sorry if you can hear my dishwasher running as well. Hopefully you can still hear me. But yeah, we're just going to be stretching this out, just nice and gentle, because you know it does have a tendency to tear, but it's okay, even if it does. It'll still be delicious. But yeah, we're just going to be stretching this out, and then we'll get all our tasty toppings. Yeah, I was thinking, I was coming up with this recipe, and I just thought, well, I really like egg rolls, so I just thought this would be a nice way to use up some turkey and come up with something different too, though. So it's fun. You get to experiment in the kitchen and have adventures. Yeah, I'm just sorry. I'm just still stretching out the dough. You see, it's getting much bigger. And again, I'm not a pro by any means at this, so if there's a better way of doing this, then you know, please let me know in the comments. But yeah, I'm just gently letting it fall, you know, using its own weight against it, kind of. I guess gravity's kind of taking over now. So we're almost there. It's getting really thin now. But yeah, I'm just gently kind of pulling and letting it fall, and I keep rotating it so it gets bigger and bigger. But yeah, we're just rotating this. I'm trying to get it as thin as I can, because we need a pretty big, we have quite a few ingredients prepped here, so hopefully this will all turn out really well. And maybe it'll be a new holiday tradition recipe. It's always nice to try out new things, and I like trying out new things with everyone, with you guys too. So okay, it's getting really nice and thin now. We're almost there. Don't want to go too much, but it just here at the edges is kind of pretty thick still, and you want it just really thin to be able to roll it up, and also make a pretty good batch of these savory swirl rolls. Okay, here we go. I don't want to go too much more than that, so I'm just going to lay it down gently in this pan. And you can continue to stretch it in the pan as well. That might help too. But yeah, we're going to be pulling this, and I've almost got it all the way to the edges of this baking sheet. Okay, now I'm going to be putting some, like I said, we're going to be using leftover turkey. So I have this turkey here. It's a nice big container of it. I'm just going to put an even layer of this down. This is both white meat and dark meat turkey. It's already shredded. And actually, this is a tip if you want to keep your turkey more moist in the refrigerator. What I did was I poured the turkey broth on it. You know, I drained it of the fat, of course, but the or you could use chicken broth. But yeah, this is if you leave it submerged in that broth while it's in the refrigerator, it stays really nice and moist. So it's a little tip. Yeah, you don't want to put too much of this broth on our lovely savory swirl rolls, but so I'm just draining a little bit of it off before I put it on, so it doesn't get the dough wet and soggy. That's not good. No good. So we're just going to put it all the way to the edges, and then it's just a nice, pretty even layer. Put one more scoop. This probably ended up using maybe about 1.5 cups or 2 cups of turkey, maybe. Sorry, I don't measure, but so yeah, I'm gonna that should be good because we still got more good stuff to come. So give me just a second. I'll grab the vegetables. Sorry. This is all our lovely vegetables. They're all nice and cool now. So I'm just gonna be putting this as well. All the good stuff, all that nice cooked down vegetable flavoring. Sorry, I didn't mean to claim so much, but there we go. Put this away, and then we're just going to spread this out with our hands. A nice even layer. You don't want to build it up too much because again, we got more stuff coming. We got more good stuff coming. And yeah, I'm just going to go all the way to the edges with this. And There we go. Okay. And then I also have some just shredded mozzarella cheese here. I'm going to be putting that in as well. I don't know if I mentioned that or not. We're just going to sprinkle, oh, making a mess. We're going to sprinkle some cheese. I know this isn't exactly authentic to egg rolls itself, but I just thought it would be a nice little touch to these savory swirl rolls to try to help keep all this wonderful, lovely filling together because it's just, you know, we're putting quite a lot of filling, so it may need something to kind of help bind everything together. So I'm just going to put a nice, thin, even layer of this mozzarella cheese. And then, yeah, not too much. I used, I think this package it's 1 pound or 16 ounces, so I'm going to use about half. This needs just a little bit more. Okay, there we go. So I used about half of that package. Then I'm going to be using some of our lovely fried onions that we've cooked with before on the channel together. So we're going to be using those as well. I'm just going to sprinkle some of those in, just a few, just to give it a nice crunch, like an unexpected crunch, but not too much. It'll just be a nice crunch. Sorry, these aren't spreading very well. I got cheese all over my hand, so I can't stick my hand in. Okay, there we go. Let's see what that looks like. Yeah, spread these out. Yeah, just a nice little thin layer. I just thought it would be a nice touch. And it gives a little bit of depth of flavor and depth of texture as well. So just spread them out evenly. Okay, now it's rolling time. Yeah, see if I can do this. I've made it pretty full, but that's okay. We're just gonna keep gently pulling and tucking. You want them to be pretty, you know, pretty tight as you roll, because you know these. With I might have put just a little bit too much filling, but. I was just a little bit too generous, but that's okay. But again, we have that nice thick pizza dough that'll help be our backup. It'll help them stick together. And like I said, I've never made this before, so you just have to experiment as you go. And I'm just gently just pulling it. And as you can see, it didn't stick at all to the baking sheet, which is really nice. Just gonna keep gently rolling it. Hopefully you guys can see it. It's gotten pretty big now, so these might be pretty good size swirls. And just gently, and I don't know if I showed this or not, but I tried to leave this edge is just clean without any. Hopefully you guys can see that. Yeah, I don't know if you can see it. It's no. I tried to leave an edge so it would help seal it as I pull. And hopefully it makes a nice little seal. And actually, I already have some egg wash here. We're gonna brush this with these in just a second. But I'm gonna go ahead and stick my finger in there just a second and put just a little bit on that bare edge right here, just to help it seal. Hopefully you guys can see this, but my hands are really messy right now. So we're gonna just gently pull this over, and boom, we got our little burrito. And oh, that was a very nice touch to put the egg wash. That really helped it seal. Hopefully you guys can see this, but it's all sealed up nice and good right now. So let me grab a knife real quick. Sorry, just a second. Okay, I'm back again. I grabbed the knife. This is actually just a dinner knife, but it should be okay. But we're just gonna gently just start slicing this. And it's okay if some of the filling falls out. You know, it's sometimes when you make these rolls, they're just a little bit messy. Especially if it's me, it's really gonna be messy. So, yeah, I'm just slicing these. It's like maybe about an inch, maybe. I'm just gonna slice these. I'm just slicing these freehand. I'm not measuring with the. Hopefully they're pretty even by the time we get done. You just want to gently just like rock the knife back and forth to not push down too hard on our dough, because you know it will make the filling overflow a little bit. So just gently just rocking it back and forth, not pushing down too hard. Just try to keep our rolls together. Yeah, I don't think I'm going to be able to transfer these to I was going to cook these in like a baking dish, but that's okay. They'll cook perfectly well in this baking tray. I've also cooked you know, cinnamon rolls, savory swirl rolls on a baking tray as well. Okay, I'm just gonna leave that one, the end one will be just a little bit bigger, but that's okay. And I'm just gonna gently rotate these over if I can to make room for the other ones. Yeah, but like I said, that cheese will really help all the fillings stick together. And like I said, this is just, wing it experimentation cooking. So if it looks a little messy now, it should cook up perfectly fine. So don't worry too much. Yeah, you could have put just a little bit less filling, but the dough was really nice and, like heavy duty dough. So it can really take it. Okay, I'm just gonna put this over here. Okay. You probably want these to be touching just a little bit to help them all cook up nice and together, I guess. So, okay, there we go. It's just a little bit messy. That's okay. I'm gonna put this right here in the center. And then I'm just gonna gently, I'll just have to use my hand. I was gonna use a spoon, but that's okay. I'm just gonna gently put some egg wash over these savory swirl buns. Oh, and it smells so good. I wish you guys could smell it too. It just smells so wonderful. You can really smell the garlic and the wonderful crunchy onions and no, that one kind of fell over. It's okay. Again, it'll cook up perfectly well once the dough gets all nice and heated. So I just put a little bit of egg wash over all of these. Just gonna put this in. Okay, give me a second to wash my hands. Here's all our savory swirl rolls. They look just a little bit messy, but that's okay. They'll cook up just fine. And we're going to be sticking these in a 350 degree preheated oven. And then I'm not quite sure how long they'll take. I'm going to check them after maybe about 15 or 20 minutes. So yeah, we'll see you then. Pew, pew, pew. But here they are. Here's the finished product. Yay! Look how good they look. Oh, they look so tasty. They're so hot and bubbling. But we get to try them. Yay! We get to try them. And we have the grandson house. Yay! It's finally the tasting time. Here's how one of them cooked up with, and look how nice the cheese got all nice and golden brown, and the crust, and all the wonderful crunchy onions, and our wonderful filling, and but yes, go ahead and give it a try. And like I said, if you put a little bit less filling, they should cook up a little bit prettier, but it's totally fine. As long as it tastes good. That's all that matters. But see, here's our, actually really, really hot. I don't know if you can see, oh, sorry, I'm up the camera. I don't know if you can see the steam, but there we go. Like that, there we go. But yeah, here it is. Let's give it a try, but it's really hot. Gotta be careful. But yeah, we're gonna be giving it a try, yay! Oh! Happy dance, happy dance. Oh, the cheese is so good on the top. The dough is perfectly nice and it's still soft, in like a good way. But oh, it's so good. And the crunchy onions. Sorry, I took too big a bite. Give me just a second. Okay, come back now. Sorry, I took too big of a bite, but these are just so tasty. Oh my goodness, even I'm surprised. Really, but they turned out so good, and they have such good depth of flavor. And I actually forgot to mention just briefly, I was gonna put some ground ginger in the cabbage filling when I was seasoning it earlier with the soy sauce, but I forgot. So, but that would totally add to this. Make sure you put the ground ginger if you prefer. And you can totally tweak this recipe and make it your own. And yeah, this is just a base, for everyone. But oh, it's so tasty. And the crunchy onions did so good. They're so tasty. And yeah, everything is super tasty. So yay! We did it! We jammed it together. Yay! It was a win. Yay! But yeah, thank you guys so much for joining me today. And I hope you enjoyed this cooking video. And I hope you enjoyed this experiment. And hopefully you get to cook this delicious recipe, sometime for you too. So yay! I wish I could share with you, but it doesn't go through the camera yet. But yeah. It would be amazing just to show you some of my rolls. Yeah, it would be so tasty. But yeah, I hope you all have a wonderful day, and thank you so much for joining me today. And If you like this video, don't forget to like and subscribe. And thank you so much to everyone who already has liked and subscribed. And thank you so much for your wonderful, lovely comments. And if you'd like to help support videos like this in the future, there's a link on the channel description for you to do so if you'd like to. Thank you. And but yeah, thank you so much for joining me today. And I hope you have a wonderful day. Bye. Never stop experimenting. You never know what tasties you'll make. Bye.